Okay, this is John from mybrainongames.com. I'm here to play Tempo for the Sega 32X. This is going to be the 5th episode, although this is really my 8th episode, I think. As I was going back through and editing, rendering the videos for the episodes I've recorded thus far, basically the back half of the game, I got to my episode 5 video that I completed. Which, there's a funny story with that. But whenever I was watching this one, it had rendered the video that was captured was corrupt. Didn't work. I could render the video and, the video was still corrupt. So, I thought, well, am I just going to skip this episode and not detail this stage and just go on with my merry way? And I thought, nah, I'll go back retroactively and just record another episode. Fully acknowledging that, hey, I've already beaten the game at this point. I'm just doing this to get episode 5 out there. What's funny, though, that was the second time that I attempted episode 5, or rather stage 5. The first time devolved into a 50-minute rant fest where I was just cursing the boss. I spent like 30 minutes trying to beat this stage's boss and just wound up with a 50-minute tirade laden with the fuck bomb, and was to the point where I wanted to snap a fucking controller. I took 20 minutes away from it at that point, just said, I am done. Took 20 minutes away from it, came back, and then, promptly beat it in 20 or so minutes. And with that, all was well. Until I get to the point where I need to render the video, and then I notice, oh, the video's corrupt and will not work. So, here we are. Okay. So that's the story to this episode 5. Episode 5 part 3, or episode 5 take 3, rather. Let me get my phone out so I can get this password pulled up. Let's see, the first one is B. No. First one is C. C. Looks like G, F, E, low C, B, nope. Boy, that, no? Yeah, that's right. B, then C, then rest, and let's play. And so at this point, it's been about a week and a half since I've played this now, so I'm sure this is going to make this stage even more difficult. But let's give it a shot. Let's see, this is the Circus Performance stage. At least this stage is visually appealing. There's a lot going on in this stage. And I think one of the things that really made this stage stink was just that there was so much stuff going on. I think there's 3 sections to it. But, I mean, I've kinda got this thing memorized at this point where I can get through this first section really quickly. Let's see, as evidenced. Well, I guess I'm not done yet. See, because it's been about a week or so, I need to kind of remember what these buttons are that I'm looking for. Da 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 da. But yeah, I really wound up liking this game. The first video, I was... Oh, okay, good enough. First video, I was really unsure of it. Really not a fan of the slow, methodically moving character. But as I have continued playing it, and I always really liked the soundtrack and the visuals. But upon playing it more, I really dug it. Really grew to enjoy it. Oh, that's my bad. Okay, so here's the second section of the stage. Oh. Again, being away from it. Okay, I guess I need to throw a musical note at it, which is the C button. Got it. A is kick, B is jump, C is my musical button. Let's go ahead and dance so we can get Katie, get our little sidekick, get some additional help. Hopefully, I'll be able to just plow through this stage this time and, you know, beat this boss maybe the first attempt. That would make my life much easier, because then I could go ahead and just get this video assembled, edited, and rendered, and be on my merry way. And then I can watch the X-Files and go to bed. That's what I want. I want to watch the X-Files, maybe snack on something and go to bed. I think I'm in the middle of... Actually, no, I'm not even in the middle. I'm just about finished with Season 6. But before I jump on to Season 7, I would like to watch the first X-Files movie, because chronologically it took place in between the 5th season and the 6th season. I didn't have it at the time that I began the 6th season, but I kind of took a break from the X-Files for a while, and... Oh, no, we want that, Okay, I retained that. But since I began watching that 6th season, I have obtained the first movie and the second movie too, so I'll be prepared whenever time comes to watch that. What just happened? I died. Well, that's not good. I kind of need as many lives as I can going into this boss fight. This boss fight was a pain. That's just a sign I need to stop talking about X-Files and focus on this game. You know, I mean, I started off strong, beat the first section real quick, and then got to this section and started talking about the X-Files. Concentration went elsewhere. And this is a tough stage. You know, it's not just the boss fight that's difficult. I mean, the first stage I was able to breeze past, but it's kind of because I've memorized it. I've memorized kind of the shortest route, or what I found to be the shortest route. I didn't really, like, do a lot of experimentation to, like, get a speed running time or for a prepped or anything, but the way I beat that seems pretty fast. This stage, or this section of the stage, it just doesn't seem like there is a ideal or fast way to go through it. It just seems like you just go through it. It's going to be long, it's not going to be super difficult, but you just got to be able to persist. Which for the most part I can do pretty well. As long as I don't run into the bed. Alright, avoided those enemies and that spiked ball. So yeah, I guess I don't need health. But we can jump over here, because there's this up here. Ooh, that was so close. There we go. No. Okay, Katie, let's break down those walls. Okay, Katie, let's break down that wall. Now we'll fall and go right back up. I like how I'm going through this thing and then she's just floating right next to me. It's like, okay, whatever. Oh, shoot. Okay, restored all my health. And we're on to the final section. Don't remember the layout of this section as much. At least at this point, I do not. Oh, no. Gotta get that back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Come on, Katie. You can do it. You can do it. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're not wanting to go there. Okay, yes, we're going in the right way. I remember this. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, these helicopters can be tricky. Of course, these guys flying with these jetpacks, or these insects flying with these jetpacks, can be as well. Want to avoid these whirlwinds. Oh man, that was a nice save. These whirlwinds are kind of... Oh, great. Kind of a joke. Whirlwinds really stink. They just throw you back, and they throw you back hard. You don't actually take damage or anything, but... Oh, whenever you get to this point, it's much more preferable to just... Yep, well, I guess we'll get to see. Hey, no. Saved by taking damage. I just need to stop talking. I'm getting, like, everything wrong about this game. Okay, boss fight. I've got 1 life in reserve. I've got Katie, but my health is low, so I'm not going to be able to last a while. I don't remember this boss fight. What does he do? What does this guy do? We don't have a power-up either. That's just great. That's just great. Oh, he got that. Ooh. Wanna avoid him. Wanna avoid him. Don't know where you're going. Don't know where you're going. Don't know what you're doing. Don't know what you're doing. Don't like it. Okay, okay. Okay. We're doing good. Oh, gotta get that. Well. First strike's going so good so far. No. Ooh. Yeah. Oh man. Very close. Very close. Ooh. Now come on. That is lame. Well, I did really good that first attempt, I'd like to think. I'd like to say, I'd like to think. I mean, I'm doing both, so it's gotta be true. Just like with the final boss fight, as you will come to see in the next couple of episodes, I really need to get those attack power-ups before he does. I need to kind of play a little defensive. Ooh. And if I can get this first one quickly, or if I can get this first one before he does, that means I'll have Katie on my side, which makes boss fights much, much easier. Oh, I should have jumped on him. Ah, shoot. And especially want to play defensively because those hurt me. But we know this next one is going to fall in the center. Ah. So I think at this point, yeah, we're just going to hover and fall because I could see the aura around the character as Tempo grabbed it. Okay, come on, Katie, do your thing. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I think this will wind up being like the shortest video. And kind of been keeping my eye on the render, or on the capture. It looks like it's been good so far. I guess real test will stand whenever I try and render it, but so far it looks promising. So yeah. Okay, well. I don't know why I'm sitting here letting this stuff go through the motions. I don't need it. I've already superseded this section. I beat this. I beat the game, in fact, and still wound up enjoying it. So anyways, this was episode 5, the third take of episode 5. Something like my 9th or 10th session with this game, sit down session with it. That was session 5, or that was episode 5. This was Tempo on the Sega 32X, and this is John from mybrainongames.com. You can check me out there. You can also check me out on YouTube and Twitter as John Engelman, JohnEngelman. Anyways, thanks for watching this, and come on back for the next episode. Bye-bye.